It's your boy G, and I'm back with another video. So I'm here today to talk to y'all about this video that TMZ just released about QUAVO and SAWEETIE on an elevator fighting. All too reminiscent of the whole Jay-Z, Solange, and Beyonce situation. Y'all remember that when Solange was about to go straight gangster on the boy Jay-Z. Anyway, we ain't here for that. We here to talk about this QUAVO and the SAWEETIE thing. So my first question is this. How in the hell does TMZ get all this footage, y'all? Do they have like somebody on the inside? Like, are they like paying the police or like people at these hotels that record this footage, or these apartment complexes when their cameras capture this footage and then mysteriously TMZ ends up with it? Doesn't that seem like FERPA or like breach of contract or something? Like, how are they able to legally distribute something that was captured on an elevator? It seems like there's probably a person who works there who catches the footage and then hits up TMZ and says, I'll sell it to you for a nice little penny. But to me, that should be illegal. Like, they shouldn't be able to get all this information. But that's neither here nor there. TMZ is always first to report something. They're releasing something. They're like the first person on scene when something crazy goes down. You can expect to see TMZ there. It's weird to me. I wanted to ask y'all, like, are there any good dudes left in this world? It's crazy to me to think, like, after watching the video, I mean, I see, you know, couples go through stuff. I have struggled with females in the past. I don't do those types of things with my wife. I feel like I'm older now, I'm more mature. I've learned from past situations of what not to do. But when I see them, QUAVO got like an orange box that looks like a cachet from Call of Duty. And SAWEETIE tries to grab it, and he doesn't want her to touch it, obviously, so he gives her a nice sling to the back of the elevator. And in that struggle, they both fall down. And he gets up, and he leaves her on the ground. Now, people, my question is this. Even when you're in a heated argument or a heated disagreement or a heated struggle with your significant other, don't you still love them enough to where if they hurt themselves, you're like, oh my God, baby, like, let me pick you up, let me help you. Not just leave her on the ground. Like, if I was fighting with my wife and something happened to her, that would quickly just erase all the anger, all the madness, all the strife that I have for her. I'm gonna be like, damn, let me help her up. If we were struggling and she slipped and she broke her foot or something, I'm not just gonna leave her on the ground. Like, come on, bro. Like, don't let your madness get to the point to where you stop being a gentleman. But man, y'all, this is why they say chivalry is dead, because dudes just aren't built right no more. It's just like these women have like no expectations for dudes these days. Like, I truly don't understand it. And I used to be like that. But it's just like disturbing to see this video. They just split recently. Now this video comes out. They're saying that the video was from 2020 in an apartment that SAWEETIE was renting in Hollywood. You can see, and this is why I have said before, when people are in relationships and things are popping off, cheating, finding your dude with text messages, or finding your girl with text messages, or you're having arguments, and those arguments are never like, you never fully come to terms or like come to a conclusion with those arguments, and they just get thrown under the rug. Then something like this happens, and it's just like building, 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 until it's just so much built up that you're just like, wow, and you just explode. Dudes, come on, man. You gotta keep your hands to yourself, man. I do not condone struggling with the woman. If a woman wants to grab you, wants to hit you, wants to pull you, wants to slap you, you should just leave, bro. Like, because even if you get mad, if she keeps hitting you and you choose to hit her one time, your one hit is gonna be more devastating than her 25 hits, bro. Like, don't throw your girl down on an elevator. I always believe you should always act like there are always eyes on you. All the time, especially when you're a celebrity, because look, you were fighting in an elevator with your woman and now that junk is all over the world and you're seen on there throwing your woman in the back of the elevator and then she falls and you just leave her down on the ground. You don't offer a hand to pick her up. When the other teammate falls on the ground, they'll extend their hand to pick the other player up.
Adams making sure he's okay.
This your girl, and you leave her on the ground. You don't throw your girl down in public and just leave her down on the ground. I don't know what to say about this. It's disturbing to me to see this video. I mean, I don't really know what type of dude QUAVO is, but it's like, when you think about celebrities and entertainers now, are there any celebrities or entertainers who come to your mind who you think are not serial cheaters? And me as a man, I could tell you straight up, like, there are only like 2 people who immediately come to the top of my mind when I think about people in the entertainment industry, people in the entertainment industry who may not be cheaters. I'm gonna tell you who they are. Number 1, Stephen Curry. I do not believe that Stephen Curry would cheat on his wife. He seems like he's just a wholesome dude, and that's just my opinion from what I see, what he portrays to the media. Now, I could be wrong. He could be pulling a Derrick Jackson, but I doubt it. Stephen Curry seems like he is a good dude. Like, he cares about his wife, he loves his wife, he honors his wife, he honors his family. And then the only rapper who I could think about is Chance the Rapper. Like, Chance the Rapper just seems like he's a good dude. Everybody else cheating, bro. It's clear, it's obvious, but it needs to stop. Like, dudes, we need to get back to uplifting our women and being with our women and being with our women and our families. Not having kids everywhere, because yeah, you can have kids everywhere, but dude, what is it like to not be in the household with your kid? I couldn't imagine not being in the house with my daughters. That's crazy to me. Why would I want a kid here, a kid here, a kid here, a kid here? It just doesn't make sense. Why commit to continue to do things that don't reflect commitment? Like, if you want to cheat and you want to continue to mess around, just be single. Don't get in a monogamous relationship and keep up the same craziness, man. Man, I just had to turn this camera on. Will the real good dudes please stand up? I'm one of them. We need to see more dudes who know how to treat these women, know how to uplift our black queens, because you let good ones get away when you don't know how to act, man. So that's just food for thought. TMZ. Man, Harvey, hit me up, man, and tell me how y'all, I want to know how y'all's process works. Like, how do y'all get the news before everybody else? Like, how do y'all get the news before everybody else? I mean, y'all were reporting that Kobe Bryant passed away before anybody even knew, before his wife even knew. Like, how, that is crazy to me. Like, what do y'all be doing? How y'all got all these connections? Y'all make sure you throw a like on this video if you like it. Tell me how you feel, man. Women, do you feel like you could trust these dudes? Dudes, if you watching, are you a good dude, or are you an undercover dude who sleeps around and has a family on the south side and a family on the west side and another family on the east side? Is that you? And if that is you, tell me why. Like, explain your rationale behind that. Help me understand. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. That's all I'm saying. Make it make sense.